Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Kimmi's Corner. My name is Kimmi. Today we are here to work through my hoarding stash of minis and tinies using quarters. Stay tuned. All right, friends. Happy pre-Friday. How is everybody doing? Anybody have big plans for the weekend? We are here today to play through our stash of minis and tinies using quarters. So I bring $10 every week, and I believe we had a rollover, so let's give a count and see what we're starting with today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11. Awesome. And let's get, oops, sorry, dragon. This emotional support dragon that I got from Brittany over at Budgeting with the Ginger. I just love it so much. So let's get out our envelopes and get them laid out. I have my chips here, which there is 40 chips, which represent the $10 that I bring every week to this game. So let's get these laid out here. All right, make sure you guys can see them. It looks like you can. And the way that I play through quarter days is I roll a D4. Whatever number that D4 lands on is the number of chips that go from my hand to the envelope. And with that, let's get rolling. Oh, starting out strong with 1 chip going there to spot number 1. 2 chips going to spot number 2. 3 going to spot number 6. 2 going here to spot 4. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot get the D4. I hate D4s so much. I'm considering ordering one of Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. She took blank D8s and made them into D4s. I'm highly considering getting one of those because the D4 is not my friend. All right, 3 going there. And I keep telling myself, maybe if I get a bigger dice tray with a longer tray, maybe it'll be easier, but it's just the way that the dice is, or that the die is, that it just makes it hard to pick up. Ooh, a big 4. We finally got a 4 rolled there. And a 3. We're gonna go back up to the top. We still got a few chips left. 1, 2, and 3. We got 4 left. 1 is going there. 1 is going there. And my last 2 are going to this spot. All right. Oops. Okay, so let me move my dice tray out of the way, move my stash out of the way. And let's start out with envelope number 1. Today it got $1 and $2. All right. So $2 worth of quarters came to envelope number 1 today. And this is a set of challenges that came to us from our bestie Letty over at Party Planner Papery. So we have 8 chips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And so we can satisfy, or we can bring over $2 because we satisfied $2 worth of circles. And now we only need 50 cents next week to get this one finished. So that is exciting. And we will put the chips back into my baggie here. I have seen a couple of other YouTubers start using quarter days. I by far did not come up with the concept. There are a lot of creators that use quarters to do their savings, and they use little prop slips. I got the initial idea of using chips from Savings with Tracy during May Money Mayhem. And I've seen a couple of creators since I started doing quarter days start kind of work that into their rotation. And I just have to say that I am so excited to see creators work this type of savings into their system, because as somebody who used to only have quarters to save, you know, at a time that doesn't feel like it was very long ago, there was nothing like that during being shown on YouTube during the time that I was starting to get into cash budgeting and savings challenges and all of that sort. And so now to see as many creators doing that as there is out there right now, it is just very, very refreshing to see. So challenge number 2 today got $1.50, and we only needed $1 to finish this one out. So this one is now done. We'll put the $1 in the bag and pull $1 over. And so our bestie Joe over at CBA Mom Saves helped me to save 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, $5. Yay! That's so amazing. Using quarters, you guys. Using quarters. That is just so gratifying. Let me get some of my smaller paper clips here to use. That way my big honker chonker paper clips can be for larger challenges. Perfect. So we will put this to the side, and this will go in our completed savings challenge bag at the end of the video. And we have 50 cents to roll over, so let's get another challenge. I'm just going to grab the next one that's in my queue here. And let's see, let's make that a set, so that way we're not finishing after just one. So these also come from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. It's just a set of 4 little tinies, little beach themed tinies. And so we are going to keep these together, and we are going to color in 2 because we have 50 cents. And these will come back to play with us next week. All right, envelope number 3, it also got $1.50. And this is my challenge. It is part of my vintage cycle tinies that I created in honor of my father-in-law. So we have 6 chips, so I can clear out 6 icons, and we satisfied $1, so I will be able to pull $1 from my stash into this envelope. Getting this started, and this one only needs 50 cents to finish, so that's exciting. Hopefully that will finish next week. Now we have number 4. Envelope number 4 got $1.75. And this one is from our bestie M over at Plan to Save Designs. It is her line tiny. And she only needed 25 cents. Let me make sure. Yep. So 25 cents is going in the bag. We are going to pull $1 from our stash. So we save $2 with this challenge, which is awesome. That one will go over here to go into the bag, and let's pull the next challenge from our queue. All right, and this one is part of the Kitty Diner set from Budget with Amanda. And so we have $1.50. So 1, 2, 3, there's $1.50. So I can pull $1 over from my stash and get that one started. It's a great start to that challenge. Oh my gosh, these chips. My nails, the chips, and the mat do not have a good relationship. All right, envelope number 5. It also got $1.50. It looks like that's the popular amount of the day today. So $1.50. And this is one from our bestie Becca Budget 777. And so we can mark off 6 icons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we can pull another $1 over from our stash. And so now this challenge has $1, $2, and $3. with 50 cents, and we need another $1.50, and we will be done with this one. So if envelope 5 has a week next week like it did this week, then we will finish that one. That's awesome. All right, last but not least, we have envelope number 6, which got $1.75 today. And this one is a big honker chonker. This is part of my Michelle's Hippie Vibes. It is a set of minis that I created in honor of my mother-in-law. So I can cross off 7 items, or 7 icons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I can satisfy another dollar spot. And this one will end up saving us, I believe, $12. And of that, we have 1, 2, 3, and $4. So about a third of the way there. All right. Saving with quarters, you guys. Even saving with dimes, saving with nickels, heck, even pennies, right? Whatever it is that you have to save it. What's important is that you are intentional about saving and that you're consistent with your savings. That is what is important. So let's get these put back into the binder. And carrying over to next week, we have $1, $2, and $3. So we spent a majority of what we brought today, which is always great. And today we finished 2 challenges. So we finished a $5 challenge and a $2 challenge for a $7 save, which is awesome. And our new minis, or I'm sorry, our new allowance minis and quarter bag, or quarter days bag, is a gift that I got from Brittany over at Budgeting with a Ginger, and it is in my Lady and the Tramp era, and this bag is so gorgeous. So we are putting those in the bag. They are the first 2 challenges that we are completing using our allowance mini, or using our allowance in the month of August, but I hope that this bag will fill up throughout the month. And as always, for challenges that we finish using our allowance, we do not pay corporate for those. That's why there is no special corporate dance. And I also realized that on my minis video on Monday and on my Funky Flamingo video on Tuesday, I did not do my signature phrase. So hot diggity ding ding, y'all, times 2 for those 2 videos. That's all that I have for you, my friends. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I know that this one was very short and sweet, but even saving money with quarters, it goes pretty quickly. If you are not yet subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you as a member of the Budget Bestie fam. Remember to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the algorithm and gets my videos and my channel in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And as always, my friends, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And even if you only have quarters, you gotta save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.